What's up, guys? This is HeadinPants, and today we are playing some Warwick in the jungle, and I'm just going to click this spear over and over so I can do a weird animation, because it's funny. And then I'm going to head over to the Gromp. Let's take a look at the teams real quick. We've got Cassiopeia going mid lane, we've got Callista and... No, sorry, we've got Cassiopeia top. I stand corrected. We have Ari going mid, and then we have Callista and Thresh in the bot lane, and then me as WeedWick in the Jingle Jangles. Enemy team, they have another Thresh Callista lane bottom with Ignite. That's interesting. Ari mid again, Lee Sin, Jingle Jangle, and a Riven up top. Looks like it's going to be a pretty rough game because there's going to be a lot of mirror stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, what difference does it really make? Because I am the jungle WeedWick, and I plan on wrecking everybody's face, and I literally did not buy any items. I'm an idiot. No items. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm such an idiot. Okay. God damn it. Wow, I'm so stupid. Anyway, but looks like nobody's trying to invade. I'm actually really worried that Lee Sin will try to, because Lee Sin is actually a pain in the ass early game. His strong point is early game when he gets that, because he maxes his Q, he has that execute damage on it. And that's just amazing for dueling 1v1 in the jungle, especially early game. So, I will have to be looking out for that, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and pick up our Q, and then we'll just wait for this to spawn, and then we'll smite a Reno, and thank you, boys. Pop a potion, and then, oh, that's Q. Best flash at EU. Everybody, nobody saw that, But you know, at the end of the day, what difference does it make as long as I survive, right? Oh my god, we're off to a great start. Started with no items, and then immediately flash. Wow, that's a great start to a match. But anyway, let's just go ahead and clear out the blue buff, because as soon as I've got that, I should be in a decent position to clear out the rest of my jungle and start ganking. Because I do want to gank fairly early, but at the same time I don't, because Warwick doesn't have any CC until level 6. But if I can get red buff, and somebody can get their enemy laner low, I can apply some pressure, and we can get a kill that way. So, hopefully top lane is going well. It should be a fairly good matchup, because Cassiopeia is ranged with those spells, and Riven is... her health regen is actually really pathetic early. So, Cassiopeia should be okay with that lane, but if she gets outplayed, that could be an issue. Anyway, I'm going to pick up a second point in my Q instead of picking up my blood scent, because I do want to hit level 4 before I start ganking, because if I can get that second point in Q, then I have a higher chance of saving myself if I accidentally take a tower shot or something. So, that is the plan. Anyway, let's just go ahead and smite that. Auto attack Q, and then I'll pop my W so I can heal super fast with that attack speed. And boop, 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 Q, and this will be down in a sec. There we go, picking up the Krugs. And red buff, I believe, should get me to level 4, and that's when things start to get good. So, hopefully this will be pretty good for me. I can't guarantee that things will go well, but I'm gonna hope. I'm also gonna take the Raptors, because I'm actually not entirely positive that this will get me to level 4. And on top of that, I want to have that ward clearing buff, so that when I gank, if they do know that I'm there, I can at least take out the ward and then come back later. So let's take out that. Yep, there we go. I was right. I wasn't positive it would get me to level 4, but this should. So let's go ahead and do that, and as soon as it's low enough to Q for the kill, I'll go ahead and do that, and I missed it, but that's alright. Pick up my blood scent. So, and you do want to have it off when you're getting ready to gank, and then turn it on when you actually start ganking, because that way the enemy player doesn't necessarily know that you're there. And she's actually fine at the moment, but let's just walk straight in. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Okay, well, that didn't go very well. Best gank NA, and this is why Warwick's early ganks are pretty pathetic. He doesn't have any engage, And it looks like Riven taking a bunch of tower shots. She's actually getting really low. My blood scent is going to trigger in a moment. There we go. There's the blood scent. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, there goes her flash. And that will be Riven no flash. So, Riven no flash. Excellent. So, let's go ahead and do the wolves. Gotta kill my brethren. And then I will probably go back to base. I want to... If I can pick up a Vamp Scepter, in addition to my jungle item, that's ideal. But if I can't, I can always pick up boots instead, so I can move in faster for those ganks. Warwick's strong point is that he sustains really stupidly well, so you just get tanky for the most part. So I'm honestly not too worried about pretty much anything. It looks like Thresh is up there. What the fuck? Why is Thresh there? Of all places he could be right now, why is he there? Anyway, whatever. I'm just going to alternate between these two wolves so that the red buff can do its work. Boop. Bop. And that should be some dead wolves. Excellent. Alright. So, their Callista is actually by herself right now, so if I can sneak past the spooky face, I might be able to do a thing. Let's see, can I avoid getting caught? She doesn't know I'm here. Oh, Lee Sin's mid. Okay, well she's far too pushed, so I'm just gonna clear out the face, and then I'm gonna go cover mid lane. So, dead face, and a ward in this bush. And that is that. Alright, so Lee Sin tried to gank, didn't exactly get anything off. I'm actually ahead of him in CS, and I've gotten a flash out of top lane. So for me as a jungler this game, I think I'm doing better. But there's no guarantee that I'm... that sucks. There's no guarantee that we're still going to win. I'm just going to auto there, and she pinged me back, so I guess I'll go back. I'm actually going to... go back to base so I can pick up, indeed, I think I will be able to pick up a Vamp Scepter, and good job. Who killed him? Good job, Callista. But anyway, let's go for boots next, because I do want to be moving super fast so that I can catch up to people and wreck their faces. Looks like Cassiopeia getting beat on by the Riven, but she is going to trade some damage back. So not the greatest trade for her, but it's not the end of the world. Ahri is 0-0, so she should be okay. So I'm going to say Ahri want blue, because now that I've got that Vamp Scepter, I don't need mana, like, at all. Because I will just kill everything and sustain through it, so I just don't need the mana. So anyway, let's go ahead and just Q Smite. And as soon as it gets really low, okay, that works too. And shit, nope. Okay, there we go. Good. So now that she's got the blue buff, looks like Riven actually got a kill top lane, but no problem, mate. Now that she's got the blue buff, hopefully that will turn the lane around for her. No guarantees, of course, but hopefully it will. It looks like Lee Sin actually ended up taking his blue because I mean, Ahri doesn't have it. So that's a little strange because Lee Sin actually has next to no use out of blue buff. So that wasn't really a smart decision. Honestly, if anybody should have ended up taking a blue buff as a jungler in this game, it would have been me. But I have my Vamp Scepter, so I don't really care. So anyway, let's go ahead and just clear out these wolves, kill my brethren, and good job, bot. So gonna go ahead and clear these out, and I am level 6 now, so that means I can get a good gank off. So Raptors, then mid, because I do have a charge of Smite, and actually I'm suddenly realizing I should really have 2 Smite charges so I can smite the Raptors, and then I can smite when I ult, because the reason that you go Warwick jungle nowadays is because the challenging smite gives you a lot of damage potential with your ultimate. It used to be a lot stronger. Like when challenging smite first came out, it was the most ridiculously OP thing in the world. But now, not so much. So anyway, let's see if we can get a good gank off here. It doesn't look like she has it warded, so I'm going to go ahead and ward this, and let's just go ahead and ult her and pop the smite, and what? Oh, why did I didn't even press flash. What the hell? Alright, whatever. We'll just clear her up. So that'll be a kill for me. And it looks like Lee Sin is mid. So I'm going to run down here, see if I can help Ari. Looks like the kick coming out, that will be her death. The ignite, so Ari no Ig at least. But that's... That sucks. That really sucks. And Lee Sin did not, Ari got the kill. Interesting. So I guess the blue buff must have ran out because their Ari does not have it. So that's interesting. That is interesting. And actually really good for us, because if we gave them the blue buff, that could be very problematic. So let's go ahead and just clear out this one because it's low on health. And then I'll wait for this one to get low and bop Q. And then I'll bop. And it looks like the Callista ult coming out somewhere. But I'm just gonna auto this, and it looks like Ari's coming back to lane, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it for her. And I don't know why I have a health potion when I have all this health sustain. Really, I should have gotten a mana potion. Lee Sin's not here. I'm actually surprised that he didn't take the chance to take my red buff while I was away. But that's a-okay. That's actually really good for me. So I'll just clear out this red buff. I'm actually gonna smite it, because I don't want to risk getting a steal. So when it gets pop, there we go. So that'll be a red buff for me. Looks like Riven's MIA, so I do need to be careful of that. Hopefully she's not coming for me. If she is, that's gonna suck. Looks like she's not, so that's good for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the Krugs and then go back to base, because I will be able to afford my boots and my cutlass. I mean, I already can, but I'm gonna be able to afford them soon. I'm going to be able to buy them as soon as I'm back. And I really need that cutlass, because that gives me the CC that I do not have. So I'm going to move that down there so that my cutlass can be on that key. Because I do want it to be on 2, which is where it's most comfortable for me. And now I'm going to be going for the Cinderhulk. Because if you don't know, Cinderhulk is actually ridiculously OP right now. Like, it has made tank junglers the most ridiculously fucking stupid thing in the game. Looks like Riven's MIA. I'm actually really nervous that she's going to roam mid. But at the same time, I want to gank Riven, because Riven is a pain in the... Up there she is. Totally called it. And the ult coming out. Oh, she's going to be fine. Nice. Alright. So, Riven, no ult. That's something, at least. And that was... excellent typing by me. Pro typing, if I do say so myself. Now the question is, can we get a gank off on this here Ari? I don't think... Nah, she totally knows. She totally knows. You need to go top and stop that push. But I'm going to see if I can get a good gank off on bottom. Bottom is actually doing very well, but if I can continue to get them fed, they will carry us to victory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Did I just see somebody doing a dragon? What the fuck? What the fuck kind of bug is that? Alright, well, can I get the cutlass? Nah, whatever, I'm just gonna... Come on, let me fucking ult! Okay, well, got her flash. Just kind of ran and didn't even get a chance to ult. But, that is that. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and ult right here. Get the smite off the Q, and that will be a lot of damage coming out. Let's see if I can get the cutlass off on her. Not that it means a whole lot, because she is Callista. But that's some good damage, and I'm actually going to take a shit ton of damage from that. Lee Sin, please, no! Q! No, my Q didn't go off! Oh, that was so close and yet so far. If that Q had gone, I totally would have lived, and our Callista's going to pick up a kill. Will they be able to pick up the Thresh as well? They will, probably. Yes, they will. And the Riven coming in. Kaz, push top, it's free. And I'm going to be able to pick up my Valmy's Cinder, which is the first thing you really need for the Cinderhulk. I'm going to take a swig of my water bottle while I head towards the blue buff and dragon. Blue, then drag. You do want to tell your teammates where you're planning on going for jungle camps. Yeah, and it looks like Ari wants it, and I'm totally fine with giving it to her because she is 2-1. So she's in a very, very good position right now. So let's go ahead and just smite Q and ping it. Because I don't need it. I don't need like, at all. So I'm just going to Q it, and hopefully my Balmy Cinder doesn't end up taking it. Come on. Why is it resetting? What the fuck? Please? Alright, good. We're good. Alright. So I'm going to run this way, and it looks like their Ari actually tried to steal it, but to no avail. So I'm going to just... boop. Alright, so... looks like there's a shit ton of people mid. I'm just going to... nope, I do not want this, because they are still there. He's going to hook me, and I'm going to walk straight out, because whatever. Looks like Callista's going to come in. And... Q? What you gonna do? Are you serious? Come on. Fight me, Ari. Fucking fight me. You see this Ari? See this Ari? Not for long, you don't. She ain't petunias, man. Let's see here. Ult Smite. What? What? How does that do... that did, like, no damage. God damn it. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. She should have been so thoroughly dead from that. I don't know how she lived. But I guess that's that. Looks like my team's thinking about doing Dragon, but they're not doing it. And their Callista's going for the Scuttle. Please don't let her take Scuttle, because if she gets Scuttle, they're going to have Vision on Dragon. And we don't want them to have Vision on Dragon if we can avoid it. Because we do want to take that. And nobody has actually taken Dragon yet. So, there we go. Excellent. So now we have the Scuttle Crab. Hopefully that'll be enough for them to not take Dragon. Looks like Lee Sin's just going to Q it. My Smite does 570. Lee Sin is level 8 as well. So our Smites do the same amount of damage. Let's go ahead and just take out that ward real quick, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to head over here and just start taking Dragon. It looks like they did not have Vision on. Otherwise, Lee Sin would not have Q'd it. So I am going to just do it. Whatever. Who cares? And we should be able to sneak it pretty well. So, and they failed the ward on Dragon. Okay, Smite, no! Shit! I wasn't able to smite in time. Shit, okay, well, that's okay. Let's see if we can clean this up. Let's get a Q off there, and my ult is up in 12 seconds. Let's see. No. Lee Sin, I see you. I see you. Jump on me. Jump on... yeah, no balls. Fucking no balls, man. Let's go ahead and just auto-attack that ward. Not get it in time. And let's not get hit by the charm. And can we get an ult off? Shit. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ult the Thresh. Smite him real quick. And shit. Shit, I'm gonna flash the wall. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Lee Sin Q and the hook not landing, so I will be out of there just fine. But things just went to shit really fast, and there was nothing I could do about it. If I'd really thought about that, I probably would not have fought that, but that's okay. Looks like Callista actually picking up a kill on the Thresh. Will she be able to pick up the Ahri as well? She is 3-0, so it is a possibility, and there's the double kill. Will this be a triple kill? That is a triple kill. Oh, baby! A triple! There we go. Alright, excellent. So that was really good. Looking at their team, I think I'm going to go for Ninja Tabby this game. I really prefer Merc Shreds overall, but... they don't... I mean, they have Thresh and they have Riven and Ahri, but I'm worried about Riven's damage more than I'm worried about their CC. Because, sure, at the end of the day, their CC is what's going to prevent me from living, but Riven does stupid amounts of damage once she gets fed, and she has 2 kills right now. She has a Ravenous Hydra and Merc Shreds, which makes me really nervous. So, I'm going to just... avoid taking as much damage from her as I can, and clear out this here red boof. Callista is fed, so I would say that despite not being very well off, we should be okay, because fed Callista is one of the most scary AD carries to be fed. So, let's go ahead and just clear out this here Raptor camp. Go ahead and smite it, and that will be a bunch of gold for me, and a ward clearing buff. So if we do spot a ward, we'll be able to take that out. I'm guessing there's going to be one over here somewhere, because I did see Thresh in this area. So yep, looks like there's one in here, probably. Oh, it's a pink ward. Interesting. And it's going to run out soon, please. Can I check this bush at least? Oh, there are no wards on it. Interesting. Okay. Whatever, I'm just going to walk up and bop, jack some CS, because I'm a douchebag. But let's go ahead and take out the Scuttle Crab. The Scuttle Crab is actually worth a lot more money than a lot of people think it is. So don't just disregard it. You should never just disregard the Scuttle Crab. It's worth too much gold to simply ignore. So, let's see if we can get this. It's pretty low. I could smite it, but I'd rather not. Let's go ahead and Q it, and nope! And let's go ahead and ult the Ahri. There you go, the smite coming out, and the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and cutlass him, and oh, the Lee Sin Q missing. And let's go ahead and just... Oh, the threshold, the hook! That will be a kill off on Lee Sin. So now the Warwick is 4-2. Things are looking very good for us. And I'm going to head over here and pick up the blue buff. Ahri keeps getting caught out, so... Actually, no, I have a blue buff right now, so I'm going to ignore ours. And the hook coming out, not going to land on the Callista or the Ribbon. And it looks like Thresh is here as well. So if I had my ult, this would be really good. But as I don't, this is probably not the best fight we can have. I'm just going to go ahead and auto-attack things, because that's what Warwick does. And the hook coming out, not going to land. But that's okay. It's okay. Our Callista has a Bloodthirster and a Rune, which is interesting. I would have thought she would have gone Bork. But if it's working for her, then it's working for her, and that's what counts, right? So let's see if we can get a pick here. I don't have my ultimate for another 35 seconds. So ult's in 35. Let my teammates know that. I don't know... Dragon is going to be up soon. So that's something we need to be wary of. Because when Dragon gets up, we need to be there. And actually... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to smite this so I can clear it out super fast and go back to base so I can buy something before Dragon. Because I do want to be there because it's up in a minute, but I also want to be strong when we're there. Because if I'm not, that could prove to be an issue. So let's go ahead and pick up that, and let's pick up that, and we'll head over to the Dragon. 45 on drag. Roughly. It's more than that, but whatever. Looks like Thresh got caught out, and I don't know why they're doing blue buff. Actually, Ahri should not be having blue buff right now, because she's in a position where she's more likely to feed than anything else. Let's go ahead and just jack that kill. Well, sorry, Callista. The opportunity presented itself, and I'm like, that's too funny to ignore. Looks like, no, fuck you, you did! Woohoo! Alright, let's see if we can get more. There's the Cutlass, and there goes the ultimate from Ahri, so that will be her ult down. And I'm just gonna keep chasing, because, I'm Lee Sin. I give zero fucks. Not Lee Sin. I'm not Lee Sin. I'm WeedWick. I am the master of the weed. And there goes her flash, so... Ahri, no flash? Oh, that's funny. Alright. So go ahead and start it. I'm going to go ahead and throw a ward there, just in case Lee Sin wants to come over here and try to jack it. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stand over here, and he's... No, fuck off. Let's go ahead and... Smite who? No, fuck you. You dead. You dead, motherfucker. Get out. Get the fuck out of here. Hate you. Alright, so Thresh is here. I'm going to go ahead and just... thing him, and let's see if I can thing him again. There we go, there's another thing. Alright, so we thinged him. He has been thinged successfully. So let's go ahead and take out the Scuttle Crab again for that extra gold, and then I'm gonna be, let's see here. Now, then I'm gonna farm a few more camps and then go back to base, because I do want to be able to pick up my, my thing. What's that thing I'm thinking of? My Spirit Visage. Because when you get Spirit Visage on Warwick, you just heal for stupid amounts of damage. Let's go ahead and cue that. Pop. There we go. Excuse me. So that is a Scuttle Crab for us. We do have River Vision, and looks like my team is in a pickle, or not. Looks like they're okay. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Let's see here. How much is it? 35, man. I can afford that. I want to have a decent amount of mana when the next fight breaks out, because if I don't, then things could get messy. But, anyway, whatever. Let's just go ahead and clear out the wolves, kill my brethren, and I think... I'm not positive, but I think that'll be enough for me to buy my... my thinger, my majig, my Spirit Visage, and it is. So, Spirit Visage for the WeedWick. Now I will be healing for dumb amounts of damage, not that I wasn't already. And I can... It's 30%? Damn, dude. Alright. So there's that, and I'm going to be doing something that is completely ridiculous and that you probably shouldn't ever do, and that's go Gunblade on Warwick. Suspense. Okay, so here's the shtick. Warwick's ult applies lifesteal, because it is basically 5 on-hit effects, in addition to a base amount of damage, plus an AD. So, there's that. You get a lot of health from it that way. But if you get Spell Vamp, that applies as well, and Warwick's Q applies Spell Vamp, which already heals him for 80% of the damage dealt. So with that plus Spirit Visage, you are doing stupid, like ridiculously stupid amounts of damage. And you're healing for ridiculously stupid amounts of damage as well. So it's scurry. It's really fucking scurry. It looks like there's a ward in this here bush, so I will go ahead and take that out. Pop, pop, pop. And it looks like a fight's breaking out. Can we... Let's go ahead and ult the Callista. There we go. Lots of damage coming out. Can I get the Q? There's the Q on the Lee Sin. Let's go ahead and auto attack here. And can I get more? Q. Okay. I'm going to tank one more shot, and I will be out of there just fine. Callista with the triple kill, and that will be a successful fight for us, putting us far ahead. So definitely suppressing Callista was a good decision. I could have done it to Lee Sin, but that's not what I was looking for. Really, I was just looking to reduce their damage, and, I mean, sure, Callista's not fed, but she is a major damage source. Lee Sin is melee range, so he was going to probably die regardless. So let's just get this inhibitor, and then we leave. So, pop, pop, and let's not get hit by the hook, and we are out of there. So that is that, and I'm going to go see if their blue buff is up, because if their blue is up, I want it. Blue buff. Looks like Thresh is following me, and it's not up. Rest in peace. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take out the Scuttle Crab near Baron. And are they coming for me? I feel like they're coming for me. They aren't. Okay, never mind. Whatever, but... Okay, maybe they are. Alright, that's a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Lantern and be out of there fine. So I guess they get the Scuttle Crab on Baron. That's alright. Let's go ahead and avoid getting hit. Okay, you just made a huge mistake. I'm sorry. That was really stupid of you. I had my ultimate. She was not getting out of there regardless. There was a lot of stupid involved with that. But that's alright. I'm just going to go ahead and clear out this camp. And die. Thank you. Go back to base. And I will be able to afford my Spell Vamp, my Hextech Revolver. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. I want to see how this turns out. I haven't actually tried this before, but I do know that Warwick's passive, the thing where he does bonus magic damage and then he heals it, that applies Spell Vamp, last I checked. So, it might not anymore, but last I checked it did. So if it still does, that's going to be the most stupid fucking thing. The amount of healing that I'm going to be doing is already done. Because I'm running, in the utility tree, I'm actually running the mastery that gives you lifesteal and Spell Vamp. So my Q is already healing me, was already healing me for, I want to say 84%? Something like that, instead of 80. So, yeah, you can imagine just how much healing I'm doing, and I'm only getting started, because I do not have the thingamajig yet. Looks like Lee Sin is over here. He doesn't know that that has a pink ward in it. Can we pick him up? They are actually prepping for Dragon right now, so we need to be here immediately. And... Okay, so how did they know I was there? I don't even know. But whatever, that's okay. Dragon is up. My Smite does 760 damage. Lee Sin is a level behind me. So assuming I can do things, we're in business. I'm actually going to stand right here. In case Thresh tries to pull a grab. And let's go ahead and... Smite who? What? No? No, fuck you. Fine. Fuck Callista. We'll get away with that. Fuck you. That's the second dragon they've stolen. I hate Lee Sin. The execute damage always gets me. Every time. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this for the assist. And that is that. So, despite them stealing dragon, we're still going to come out ahead. because we just killed a shit ton of them, and we can probably take a tower for that. But first, I'm going to take out some of their jungle, because I do want to steal some gold from Lee Sin, and... Actually, no. We want that tower there. No, leave that, and come get this tower. We need to rotate top. With the minions pushing there, now would be an excellent time to do that. Unfortunately, we probably should have done that right away, so I probably should not have been taking raptors in retrospect, but, you know, whatever. I'm healing like a god. I mean, look at this. I'm already back to full HP, and I was at half when we were at Dragon. So, things are looking good. The Thresh Hook not coming out. Is our Thresh going to land a better one? That is the question. The Hook coming out, not going to land. I do have my ult in 10 seconds. They are going in, maybe? Okay, that was a very questionable Riven ult, but wait for it. Okay, so the Lee Sin kit coming out, but whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and wreck her face. What the fuck, that damage? Alright, let's go ahead and just Q off of him. And that's a double kill for Callista. So Callista is doing stupid amounts of work here. 15-0, like a god. And Hook not coming out. Let's go ahead and not get that work because I'm bad this game. But I'm going to go ahead and take it because I like money. And let's get blue buff for Ahri. Because a free blue buff is a free blue buff. Am I right? I believe I'm right. I'm pretty sure that if it's free, it's free. But, you know, it's not always what it says on the tin. It looks like Cassiopeia got it instead, which is arguably worse because... oh, that was the Popstar Ahri thing. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my Gunblade now. So things are going to get ridiculously troll now. And I'm going to go ahead and go for Randuin's. Because they have a lot of AD on their team, so that's why I need to be focusing. Also, Lee Sin has 6 of their kills, which is actually a very large percentage of them, so I should be worried about that good. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and just blue Ahri, give this to her, Smite Q, and it should be low enough for her in a moment. There we go. Oh, good Q. There we go, you got it. Alright, whatever. So I am doing stupid amounts of healing, as you can see. They literally can't do anything to me unless they CC me to death. So let's try to pull a kill out of our asses, shall we? I think I'm probably going to end up going for like a Frozen Heart, because I need the CDR right now. Because my ultimate actually has a... I mean, it's not a really huge cooldown, but it's a big enough cooldown that I want to have it up more. Because it's a lot of damage. I mean, sure, I don't have a lot of AD, but my Smite makes it more worthwhile. So there's that. Let's go ahead and just clear out these here Raptors. And I'm actually going to Smite them, because I will have a charge up in a moment. And I want to get that buff so I can clear out some wards. Especially late game, you don't want to underestimate the power of clearing out Vision. I actually should have my tier 2 warding totem right now, but I'm stupid and I didn't get it because I still haven't gotten into the habit. I'm still working on that, but that is something that you do want to be doing right now. Looks like an auto tag going off on Riven. Not going to mean a whole lot. Let's rotate bottom. Fuck it. Nothing's happening here. I'm getting bored. Fuck this. So hopefully I'll be able to find a ward in here somewhere. I just really want to get a ward, but I'm not finding any of them. That's really depressing. Alright, whatever. No, just fucking tank it. Who cares? We're gods. Who cares about how much damage it does? And actually it does a lot of damage, oh my lord. But I should be okay in a moment because, you know, I'm Warwick and I'm just gonna heal it all like it's no big deal. I heal. Hold on. How much spell damage do I have? 28%. Alright. So let's go ahead and just Q there and bop, 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 bop. Yeah, just look at this healing. I'm fine. Like, it's like nothing ever happened to me. What the fuck? It's the dumbest fucking thing. Oh my lord. Alright. So let's... Oh, that's right. They are probably going for Baron. So we need to head over there ASAP. Make sure that they don't take it. I am really worried that Lee Sin's going to steal it, though. Because Lee Sin is doing dumb amounts of work right now with his smites. He is smite stealing like a god, and that scares me a lot. because smiting is not something that I'm particularly good at. So I'm gonna go ahead and smite that, so I can have a charge up in a moment. Let's go ahead and Q there, and pop, there we go. So it looks like Ari wants to get a bush trek here. Will we succeed? It's not warded, so it is possible. Fuck it, just do Baron. I don't care. Fuck it. So, let's just go ahead and take out this here Maroon. And we're actually destroying it really fast, oh my god. But as soon as it hits... Actually, Callista's just going to be able to smite it for me, probably. So I'm just going to keep doing my thing, and she's going to pop it. Yep, there we go. We don't even need smite, we have Callista. So let's head over to the dragon now. We do have a pink ward on it, so we know that they aren't taking it. I'm going to walk past here and get a Q off on something. There we go. That'll put me at full health again. Because I heal for 108% of that damage. So that's a thing. And Callista will be able to probably just smite this too, but just in case. Boop! There we go. Yep, she got it way before I did. So now we have 2 dragons and Baron. Push mid. After back. So I'm going back to base, picking up my Warden's Mail and my Giant's Belt. So now I have 270 extra bonus health from my Cinderhulk, which isn't fantastic, granted. I should probably have more, but I am planning on getting like a Banshee's Veil or a GA, and at the end of the day, that's enough, you know? So, let's see if we can get a pick here. I do have my ultimate. We push hard and win. That is all we have to do. So let's go ahead and just start pushing. Callista's here by herself. She's probably... Yeah, she knows better than to stay up too far, because if I flash ult her, she's going to die immediately. So there's that. I actually don't do a lot of damage, but I do enough that it's relevant. So let's see here. Yeah, 206 bonus AD on that. Let's go ahead and just clear out here. And that did, like, no damage to me, because Callista has, like, no damage. And, good hook, Thresh, good hook. Let's go ahead and just walk up and... Oh, never mind. No minions in range. Alright, whatever. I'm just going to Q and heal up that entire damage. And, there's the Q coming out on the siege minion. But it's not going to matter. We have Barone. We have Barone, boys! And the hook coming out, going to land on a minion again. Let's go ahead and just walk up and... There's a Q off in the ribbon. Get a bit of damage. It doesn't do a lot, but it does do some. And oh my god, it's a 1-to-1 ratio on his Q. What is this fucking nonsense? All right, let's see if we can get a pick. The Thresh coming out, the hook, and the ults. I'm gonna go ahead and ult onto Lee Sin. Get the thing and the thing and the thing, and that's a bunch of damage coming out. We actually lost Callista, but she did get a double kill on the way down, which makes it almost irrelevant. Let's go ahead and just clear this out. If she goes in, she ain't going in. She ain't nothing. She ain't nothing. Alright, and the Thresh doesn't know what to do. Okay, so there's the hook. He's trying to flare into the fountain, but he will not find success! And I will tank that like it's no big deal. And that will be the game. So let's just go ahead and drop a ward, and then... Peck this shit! Ugh. There we go. So that was an excellent game as WeedWick in the Jingle Jangles. He's actually not very strong right now because when the Challenging Smite came out, they actually nerfed his ultimate like a lot. As you may have seen when I tried to get Ari earlier, the damage is actually pretty lackluster until you get until you've got a bunch of levels and you are fairly tanky. So do keep that in mind. I am thinking about getting a Rise video out with the rework sometime in the next week or so. But unfortunately, finals week is next week, and I should be writing a paper right now instead of recording, but I did want to make sure that I got something out. So anyway, stay beautiful, don't set fire to anything that I wouldn't, and you guys will hear from me next time. Peace out.